Hello and welcome to Life with Lee, the book club. We are currently reading Untethered Soul, Chapter 8, Let Go. Let Go Now or Fall. We do our live portion on Amazon, and then we follow up and we do written word, and we have our discussions on Goodreads. So if you're just now joining, hello, welcome back. Oh, hi. You are free to join in the conversation. You are free to, dive deeper with me as we go into the untethering process of our soul. And I also like to give my insight spiritually, physically, emotionally, as well of tethering. So we are like a couple pages before we close out. And don't ask me, don't ask. No, seriously. I think we found out what level of disturbance we can get to. Again, I've been doing this specifically for about 3 years, 2 to 3 years. So for me, you know how we were reading about staying positive and relaxing the heart? And then he went deeper into like, don't be perfect if you fall. Like he says, if you fall along the way, just get up and forget it. Whether you see the example in real time, whether you explore it in your reality and you kind of play with life a little bit more, do some testing, some trials, some errors. If you are joining back here, hi, I'm so glad you found me. Thank you. Thank you in advance. So we do have like 2 pages left before we complete what we started here for today. It's chapter 8 for the Kindle version. It's chapter 8, page 124. I have the words zoomed out, and it's the last page. This entire chapter, if I were to put it in words that make sense, it will be to go through the tests, the trials, and tribulations of purifying your process or allowing the purification process to happen in your reality. So welcome back. Hi. I see you all have found me back again. We did go through a little bit of disturbance, and I'm not new to this, so each time it gets better. We know now how far to go and or how far not to go, okay? So build your strength in what you're doing and not allowing the disturbances to throw you off, okay? Let it go, breathe, pick it back up, and continue. It actually worked out in our favor, but that's neither here nor there. Let's continue on so we can complete this portion of what we started with chapter 8. Thank you all for being here, a part of the Life with Lee book club here on Amazon Live. We are on chapter 8. We're reading Untethered Soul, and you are free to join us for more conversation, deeper detail without this level of visual, but more for people who genuinely want to be a part of the book club and genuinely want to break down. If I start asking questions, giving little worksheets, affirmations, things that you can apply to your day-to-day to help you through this process, that's what we want to do here. So thank you for having me. We're back to our 5,000 viewers and people, and you can like the live with the hearts. You can hang out as best as you can. You can keep swiping, ask questions about the products. I'm wearing everything for the most part that I either have on my carousel or around. But let's complete the process of what we started, and we'll do a nice closing conversation. If you have questions, ask below, and I'll answer them as best as I can, okay? Let's go to the part where he says, do not rationalize, do not blame, and do not try to figure it out. Don't stress trying to figure it out, baby. Some things happen that are beyond our control, and just release it. Just let go immediately and allow the energy to go back to the highest center of consciousness it can achieve. If you feel shame, let it go. If you feel stuck, let it go. If you feel worried, let it go. If you feel anxious, let it go. If you feel depression, let it go. You have the right to let things go. And even if it's for 5 minutes, you did better than no minutes, okay? But let me read some more before we continue, before we complete the chapter. If you You are a great being who has been given a tremendous opportunity to explore beyond yourself. This is where we were. Don't fall. Let go. Don't fall into the trap of a negative space. Let go of the disturbance. Let go of the reasoning behind the disturbance. Like, try your best not to theorize the why, because you may end up down the wrong route. Always try your best to stay in a positive, light energy, even in the midst of darkness and like disturbances and triggers and all the things that try to throw you off your path. It's pretty black and white. You either let go or you don't. There really isn't anything in between. So let all of your blockages and disturbance become the fuel for your journey. Last sentence. Here we go. We can do it. We can do it. That which is holding you down can become a powerful force that raises you up. You just have to be willing to ascend. We did it. We've gone through chapter 8. We've dissected it. It's been 5 hours in its fullness. Thank you all for hanging out. To everyone that stayed and listened to the podcast, visual of the book club, everything we went through, thank you all so much. You all have set a huge bar and a huge tone. The visuals are definitely visualizing. The projection is very much projecting. And the disturbances, I think I told you guys, I know I'm a disruptor. I know I disturb people because of how I operate, but I try my best to step back, rebuke the negative visual, and learn from it. The cutoff we had earlier, like, Lee, what happened? Where did you go? I know, girl. I know. I was like, hold on. And I was like, pause, reflect, stay in center. It's just a moment. And that moment too shall pass. And it did. And now here we are. So anytime you feel disturbed or triggered or something happens that you don't have control over, why did it happen? What was it? And how could you not utilize the moment, but how could you reshape your consciousness to not focus on the negative? That's what I'm trying to get, like, that's what I feel like God is saying through me to you, but also to me, because I'm learning too. Don't allow the things outside of you or behind you or around you disturb the person inside of you, okay? This entire chapter was very, I don't want to say mind-blowing or awakening, but because I've read this multiple times, but it was very, it felt very relieving. Like, it felt like I was releasing a lot of doubt about how I viewed myself. Because if you don't see life positively, you more than likely don't see yourself positively. And you need to have a positive, self-loving perspective of you. Coming here and healing my natural hair and my visuals and like being myself, my authentic version of self, was a process I had to go through to know. Kali, I'm not on X. I should probably be, but we'll see. It's another platform. True. Thank you. I'll get on there. Oh, God. But I will get on Twitter because I'm not. Or I think I might have a page on there, but it's not the one that I use. So, I mean, if you have questions about it, we're going to add more. Okay, so today is Wednesday. I do have time. I will be on Goodreads today answering questions. I will be resetting it up so that, God forbid, we can't do it over here or the time passes, because once we finish this book, I'm going to reset my next project, my next series. Right now, we're in the Life with Lee book club portion. So we're reading it out, we're dissecting it, I'm giving you insight, but I'm pushing it a little further along and a lot faster just so that we can keep moving this along, because I'm tired of things being dragged out if they don't have to be dragged out. So if this is what it looks like, I have the capacity. I would love if you could stay along, put me on as a podcast, a part of your day, shop as you please, ask questions. But I really want to be your light in a dark season as best as I can. But also so you can see, you know, some people just don't even know who I am. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I'm her. But like, I'm sorry, I'm busy. So this is a moment to engage, but to learn. Let go now or fall. Huh. That was a really great chapter. Life with Lee in the podcast app. Ooh, I should. Okay now. Okay now. I'm not mad about it. I'm not. I like it. I love it. Life with Lee in the podcast app. Somebody was telling me about another platform that I need to consider. So I have to do some more research too. Ooh. Okay, well, we're not going to make this long. We've been doing this since 8 a.m. And now we're at the point of closure until tomorrow. So chapter 9 is tomorrow. It's removing your inner thorn. Wait, am I taking a break? I'm going to take 2 days break. I'm going to take yeah. Let me see. No, we'll be fine. Tomorrow a.m., around the same time. Amazon, I hope you allow me to still come on and do my thing. Please. Please. I'm joking. With love, of course. Okay, I'll just turn on Amazon notifications on for now. Please, if you are following me here, you do get notified every time I do go live. So make sure to follow me. Hit the follow button. Join in. We have thousands of followers over here. Thousands of viewers. You are not alone. And it's more so a new form of content style in a way that if I needed to see a visual of what I would have needed right now, this is it. This is my projection of what I needed in a season such as this. So because the numbers are numbering in a beautiful way, we'll come back tomorrow. We'll complete the week. But I wanted to see something really fast before we logged out for the day. Okay now. So we have this. We have this. This is good. We have 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have about 10 chapters left and complete. And then there's about 3 different parts left. Two different parts left. So I'm going to break it down where I'm not crushing my throat chakra. But I also would like for us to process this because this is a lot and we're moving very fast. But again, I know I promoted it. If you want to join the further discussion, like a discussion board and like each chapter, I want to kind of dig deep because I don't want to have to reread this. I want to solidify it. I want to have different discussion topics, different perspectives, which is why I would like more than just me. There's a couple other new followers there. I do see you all. Thank you very much. Okay. What you would do in the Google or Bing, go to type in my name, Lee, Lee, Poitier, like Sydney, and then put Goodreads, and then my profile should be there, and then it will take you over. My website may not be up. I will quickly check. But it is lifewithlee.com. Oh, it reset. Y'all blew it up. Y'all blew it up to the point it shut down. So my website, lifewithlee.com, is up. And you will see where it says the book club, like the photo, the graphic. You hit that, and then it will take you to the book club. So if you don't want to have to like Google search, click link, just website, click, and it'll take you. So I love you guys. This has been fabulous. Thank you so much for joining the Lead Train. If you follow me, thank you for liking the live stream. Thank you for receiving it. I pray God blesses you in any and every aspect that you need, even if it's balance, clarity, understanding, and all the things above. I just, I personally am going through my healing process as I'm learning, as I'm exploring life, but also while I live life. And I've said this before, but this is a digital version of me. This is not my reality. They don't know what I do here, and y'all don't know what I do here. I have a lot going on. So it's a beautiful thing because the moment this is done, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? And then I have a whole nother life. I speak a whole nother language, and I have a different reality because I've created that for myself as my own visual, and I'm getting more comfortable in this new version of self, this like new insight. So, I don't know where you are in life and what that looks like, but as we read this book, whether you do Audible or whether you do Kindle or if you have paperback, as we've learned, take your time in it. The reason why we could sit here for 5 hours dissecting a chapter is because I literally like to process and then practice. Today's practice point for your awareness is, I don't know, let me see. Kind of like what happened when it shut down. If you see a disturbance happen around you, lights flicker, I don't know what it could be for you, but for me, it was the moment that it shut down after like 5 hours. I'm like, wow, now what was the reason? So instead of getting upset or disturbed in that way, let's utilize this moment to see the why behind it. So I want you today in your reality, this will be like the physical affirmation point of trial and error. When you see something arise, if it hasn't already, in your life, and you're like, girl, I'm trying my best. He says if you fall, just get back up. It's okay. And just try again and get stronger. And don't take it personal. That's another book called The Four Agreements. I love it. It's such a great book. Don't take anything personal that you cannot control. Just see the reason behind it, see the why, but always stay centered so you're not plucked up out of your seat. And I don't mean a physical seat. I mean energetically speaking. Okay? So if you see a moment arise and you're confused or you don't know, that is your moment to test the spirit of what we've been speaking of. That is a moment for you to center yourself. This person's trying to get me triggered. Center. And even though this seems like aggressive or like, you may start in a low vibration until you start to get better in your energy and how to do it. Because when I walk out with the light that I carry, that you are feeling online through the internet, imagine in person. So I too have had to learn to be okay with people staring at me in real life, not just online, in real life, and not take it like, what you looking at? Before I would be like, oh my God, like, do I have something on my nose? Is it my outfit? Like, did I walk out and not check myself? And then I realized that they were looking at me. And I was like, oh, well, you know what? I do look good. And then I reaffirmed the situation, then reflect it as a negative thing. Because for whatever reason, we typically lean to a negative space versus a positive space. And I don't know the why, but that's not for me to decode. I used to try. Oh, I would meditate I still do, but meditate for hours. Like, why this and why that? You don't know the inner workings of everyone the same way people don't know your every detail. That's a good thing. So if you think about that for you, think about that for your job, your friends, your relationships, your XYZ. Okay? We're blowing Amazon up right now. I've been crushing it this entire day, but it's really been us together, reading a book, feeling the energy together, building our community. So I appreciate you all more than words can describe. But I hope you feel the vibe because here we are, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for indulging in chapter 8 of Let Go Now or Fall. And now I was a little nervous because I was like, ooh, this is going to be deep. Like, I don't know. But now that we've read it, I feel more empowered by the challenge. When something arises like an internet glitch, I could get so frustrated and like, oh my goodness. But then I'm like, oh, I wasn't using that. I mean, it's live. You caught it already. And if you didn't, you didn't. I don't know. But if you did, it's a moment that you cannot replay unless you do, but that's 3 to 4 hours. That's a lot. of replication. I don't know if it's still available. But if you caught it in real time, it's already solidified. It's already done. So I love you guys so much for vibing with me and rocking with me as we build this new platform. This has been amazing. You are free to follow me here. But in order to know when I go live, you have to turn your notifications on here on Amazon. And then, yeah, we'll keep going from there. So I love you guys. This has been amazing. I'm about to fire up and make some lunch. This is why I did bring like my tools that I use here on the live stream, because I was going to do like, let's read the book, let's make some lunch, let's keep doing this, because I mean, what else are we doing? You want to see the products I use? I got to show you some way. I got to share with you the products, right? So, you know, right now we're going to stay in the book club because I still have to eat. You know what's interesting? I myself cannot even fire up in my full energy yet because it's still something people are not used to, even on a platform such as this. But I'm not new to Amazon, and Amazon's not new to me. Okay? We've been doing this, y'all. I've been doing this for so long. I got shut down so many times. My bad, y'all. I didn't know. And I just learned from there. Now I know the next level of what this looks like. I'm okay with it. I get it. As long as I can stay authentic, as long as I can stay real, because that's what we do over here. I give you the real information as best as I can with the level and capacity as I can too. Coco, thank you for the follow. Janeth, thank you for the follow. I hope I said your name correctly. Correct me if I did not. And Tioni Alexander, thank you for the follow. Thank you all for joining the lead train. It's over 3,000 viewers in here. You all have made this amazing. We're going to stop here for the day. I will see you all tomorrow. If you are not an early bird, jump on board, baby, and become one. We had a really great time. And even if it's like, hey, Lee, I can only stay for 20 minutes or an hour or 3 or 2 or whatever, the choice is what you can afford. I'm here. As long as they allow me to be, and as long as God has given me a voice and another day to live. Okay? So, as I do my this is like my director's cut, my behind the scenes moment. As we build this out, join in wherever you can. Okay, I'm going to try my best not to make them too long, but right now we're going to just let the energy flow as it needs and feels to, because we have the capacity. But I will let you guys get back to your regular scheduled program. Have a great day. Take in what I said. Utilize it. Practice it. Try your best to witness the day in real life, not just online, like real life, that 3D, that tangible. Try your best to relive what I said and then use it for your own practice, okay? Like, just try your best. Because tomorrow we're moving into, what was it? Removing the inner thorn. So we want to, you know, elevate in life as we go. I don't want to go too fast, but in this season, we should pick up our pace, okay? I love running in the winter season because there's not a lot of runners, so that I have more space to run. Do you now you get a little bit more of how I'm moving? Now, come next season, spring, I might just be doing something completely opposite. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you. I was going to keep going, but I'm not. I'll see you guys later. My name is Lee Poitier. This is Life with Lee, the book club. I will be posting some footage, some content today on Goodreads. You are free to join me there if you want to keep the conversation going, but I need to make some lunch. I would like to take a break. With all 3,000 of you in here, this has been more than you can imagine. Join us tomorrow, because we've been doing this every day. Because I do this on a daily. All right, I love you guys. God bless you. Have a great day. Cute bars.